When did you first have internet at home?
So we lived in the mountains, and so I was adopted and all this, and we had dial up forever. So I was probably about 13 when I first kind of got internet access. And of course, we had it at school a little bit, but at home, I finally got it probably high school in my bedroom. I had a G4 Cube, I was all about it, but it was dial up. So I was restricted to like reading things and learning. And I thought that's what it was for.
Yeah.
So when I started meeting kids from bigger schools, and one year when I went to California, like before my senior year, learned about YouTube in like 2005, or it was 6 or 7 or whatever. And it was like a whole new age of internet had opened up. It
Yes.
really felt like the bottlenecks were finally like everything is slow or everything's kind of unreliable. Like all of those problems started to go away and it just started to work. And
Yeah.
it became so easy to get sucked into it, for all these
Yes.
years.
Yeah, I think that's something that will be worth revisiting on the pod at some point. But the physical location of where people live still is extremely dependent on what kind of internet service they can get. So, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I think by New York standards, everywhere in Oklahoma is rural and country. But compared to where you grew up, I grew up in like a
Oh, yeah.
city by Oklahoma standards.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we got internet. We were early adopters, which my family kind of always was with tech stuff, anything that
Right.
involved entertainment and ADHD stimulation. But the real spurring of it was that my brother, who is almost 13 years older than me, was going off to college. And
Hmm.
I think I was just about to start kindergarten. And it was like a 3 hour drive away where he was going, which again, by Oklahoma standards is very far. And so my parents got us like a home desktop with internet so we could email. But we didn't have, I'm trying to remember when we would have gotten like DSL. I feel like that, because
DSL.
yeah,
Nobody even
that
knows what that
was,
is anymore.
I know. And we had to have all these special filters on the phone lines so that
Yeah.
they wouldn't have
Yeah.
static.